Hey everybody, Sam Kavaris in the Nimnicht Chevrolet Sports Update. So I think NASCAR's got a problem. I'll say it this way: Joey Logano wins the Daytona 500. Did you note the lack of enthusiasm in my voice there? I mean, Penske wins for the second time and won with Ryan Newman before. Penske's a great guy, a supercar owner, everything like that. Logano is the second owner he's worked for. He used to work for Joe Gibbs. He used to drive the 20, remember? So this is one of those things that, you don't get excited about because, I mean, Joey Logano wins the Daytona 500. It's not Dale Jr., it's not Jeff Gordon, it's not Jimmy Johnson. It's not even Tony Stewart. It's Joey Logano. And I think that what happens in their biggest race, and this is the race that has, 10 times the ratings of every other race. It is the Great American Race. It's the 500. It starts their season, and it was like a parade. And it's not about the wrecks. It's about the racing. And when, as Dale Jr. said, in this particular race, it's all about the car. The biggest part of the equation is the car. And if that's the case, then anybody could be driving it. Joey Logano. Good driver. Won 5 times last year, obviously, and has done some things, but 7 years in NASCAR, and he's only 24 years old. Who knows how many other times he'll win. Probably a good driver and seems like a really nice guy. But he's not going to set the world on fire and bring people to the track or bring people to television to watch Joey Logano win. I think they've got to create more racing, particularly in the biggest race of the year, so that carries over for them for the rest of the season. Meanwhile, the Jaguars have made their way to Indianapolis. They're still there as they're looking at all kinds of different players. Gus Bradley said something very important. He said, look, we'll know much more about it after free agency starts. But, when it comes to who our first-round pick is, that'll be the easy part. It's rounds 2 through 7 that you really learn about in the combine. And Gus said you see the players in a very competitive situation, and that's what he's looking for. The Jaguars need help in a lot of areas. And you figure if Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota are the first 2 picks, the Jaguars will have their pick of every other player outside of a quarterback in the draft. They need a lot of help, so it'll be up to them to pick somebody who's going to hit and not be a miss at this point. More on that as the week goes on. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the Nimnicht Chevrolet Sports Update.